Ladies and gents, had a full day to reflect on the events that took place at UFC 305, and I still don't get it, ladies and gentlemen. I still don't get it. As I'm watching the fights, I'm watching Dricus's fights leading up to his fight with Adesanya. I'm like, this guy is too sloppy. He rushes in with his head down. He's going to get sniped and knocked out. Like, I thought it would look similar to the first Adesanya-Whitaker fight. How Whitaker was rushing in with those blitzes and getting caught. Okay, and ultimately finished. I thought it would look a lot like that. But instead, we see Adesanya just backing up in a straight line, leaning as he usually does, which is, it doesn't make any sense. We've always been like, that's only going to work against certain people that you have a height advantage against. But that's terrible defense otherwise. So as Dricus is coming together with his head down, running with his head down, just throwing the windmill type shit punches, Izzy's just backing him in a straight line, and had he just fucking sidestepped, just went off to the side, just circled out, I doubt Dricus would have been able to continue with these 3-4 punch combinations that he ultimately was able to land on Izzy with if Izzy didn't just simply back up in a straight line. I watched Dricus Du Plessis defeat Adesanya. I watched Dricus Du Plessis submit Israel Adesanya. And I still think that dude is too sloppy to be UFC champion. It doesn't make sense that anything that he does should work. I've seen his fights, all right? He is the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, and it just doesn't even make any sense to me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just take a second here to see what people thought going into that fight. What did fighters think leading into that fight?
The way his career's played out and the way he's stayed so active. But DDP talking to him at the fights that one time, he was like, this is funny. Mm-hmm. He's cool, seems like a good dude. It's like, I think Izzy will probably beat him.
In the main event, Izzy is coming back to try and regain his title. Can he do it? I think I'm going to favour Dricus in this one.
Whether it's going to be the distance, which is what I recommend, distance, the lateral movements, maybe changing up the strikes, kicking them, moving, where you hurt them. And I appreciate that. This is the reason why.
That stance switch was sick in that little with that little training video they showed there. I'm not a Dricus guy right here today, but I'm gaining respect for, it's working. Whatever he's doing is working. I don't understand it. It looks funky, but it's working. So he's gaining respect for his fighting while continuing to lose respect every time he opens his mouth.
I'm going for Dricus Du Plessis. And I think there's a 50% chance Izzy kind of keeps him at the end of his jab, utilizes that spacing, doesn't get his back put against the fence. That's the end of the good talking points about those two guys. Screw those guys.
Are you sticking on the fence? Are you not going to give a firm prediction either way?
Oh, mate, I don't know. Probably Dricus by decision. Probably.
Okay.
In a major way, and he's a world-class striker. I'll take that guy.
Dricus is very awkward, very unorthodox. He's got awkward pressure, which is very, very hard for people. Adesanya is going to put on that type of performance where he goes out and gets a crazy finish.
Izzy, it depends on Du Plessis if he wants to wrestle, if he wants to make it
he's back after giving himself some time to just, I guess, gather that motivation again. I really like.
As an elite striker,
I think he's going to struggle initially with a desperate takedown, which he may get to kind of stay. My boy is going to find a way to land. I could even see a head kick coming. Land a head kick or land
MVP matchup. Going with Izzy to win. Most of these professional fighters, good fighters, respectable fighters, were siding with Izzy going into this one.
Izzy better whoop ass. That's where my head's at. That's all I'm gonna say. Izzy better.
Even Mighty Mouse goes with Izzy heading into this fight. But Mighty Mouse also went with Leon over Bilal. Let's keep that in mind.
Whoop his ass. I mean, you know, Izzy is.
See how he's sprinting forward, man? Izzy should circle out of there. He moves backwards in a straight line, man. That's one thing people need to fucking... And Izzy's boxing looked the best I've seen in a long time in this fight. He was working the body great. He's able to get up from these takedowns. It was pretty tough here. Pretty rough here. He's able to get out of that position, though. And then he was able to just piece him up with the boxing hooks. And dude, Dricus was definitely catching Izzy at the end of these punches, and it was like, it looked like Izzy was quite shocked that DDP was able to land at the distance he was able to land from. Like, because Izzy's doing his lean back thing that's served him so well in his long reign as champion. It served him very well. But Dricus would still throw these fucking looping overhands and land. It's pretty interesting. Oh. Izzy did have that nice uppercut he was working in there. Great sprawl there toward the end of the fight. Yeah, this fight's almost... These highlights are almost the end of this fight. See, he just moves backwards in a straight line, man. Dricus... Oh... He's a tough son of a bitch, man. Like, right in this part, man, this is where you thought Dricus was exhausted. And Adesanya was coming on strong, right? Toward this right before he puts it on Izzy. And I was in denial about this when it happened, but he puts it on Izzy at the end of this fight, and he looked exhausted. Izzy was putting it on DDP, and then he just somehow found a second wind, a second burst of energy, and could not be stopped, could not even be slowed down, didn't seem tired anymore. He had a burst of energy, came full on at Izzy, landed some strikes, got him to... Izzy turns around for some reason. He keeps turning his back. All right? He's gotten away with it before, but he turns his back. Dricus takes the back, drags him to the ground, and chokes him out. All right? Where did he get that burst of energy? He looked done. Izzy was just piecing him up, and then all of a sudden he was just like, nope, this is my fight. Man.
Able to reach Strickland and Whitaker with those blitzes, but he's not reaching Izzy very well. Here you go, round 4. Oh shit, he's turning away. Strikes on his back, 4th. No, no, no. Keep fighting the grip, keep fighting the grip, fight the grip. No. Wow. What an animal. What an animal, Dricus.
Where did he find that gear? Where did he find that second gear? Out of nowhere, he was like, fuck it, I'm taking this.
What a bad dude.
What the fuck? Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wow. What the fuck? That went from like
Izzy was on strong.
Bad to really fucking bad.
Yeah.
Real quick. Did not expect it to go that way at all. Fuck. Damn.
Dricus is a monster.
Fuck. All right. Well, didn't go the way we planned. I'm still an Easy lover. Always gonna ride or die with that man. Let's get to another scene, and let me take a deep breath. I'm gonna break this down for you, ladies and gentlemen.
I love how emotional he is. He seems pretty emotional. I was pretty emotional afterwards. I was emotional beforehand. I was emotional before the fight. I was like having to take pranayama breaths, just try to calm myself down. My boy Landon, shout out to Landon. He called me. He was nervous about it as well. We both were sitting there like before the fight, like, holy fuck. I don't want Izzy. I don't want this to happen. I hope Izzy goes out there because, you know, with the last fight, he didn't look like himself. So we really hope that he went out there and fought the good fight, which he had a great fight. And unfortunately, we didn't get the outcome that we wanted as Israel Adesanya fans, but still a great fight nonetheless.
Both men really trying their hearts out. Dricus Du Plessis sits down. Israel Adesanya. Right hand follows it up. It wasn't even a good shot, but it started. Oh! Again! Right hand. Dricus takes Izzy, drops him. Wow. He's got Izzy flat out. No. He's got the rear naked choke. He's got it in. Wow. Dricus Du Plessis submits Israel Adesanya in round 4.
His wife is not into it at all, and I fucks with his wife. Shout out to Mrs. Bisbing.
A series of punches, sits him down, takes him down, jumps on his back, chokes him out, gets the tap, and then pushes him away. Wow.
So there we go. We got some reactions. A lot of similar reactions, man. Everyone seemed to be pretty shocked at how that fight ended, especially with how it was going. Izzy was coming on strong, landing great combinations, hitting the body, going up top. He looked great. And then Drizzy was just like, no, this is my fight. That belt stays in Africa as it was with Izzy. Just moved a little further south. Shout out to Dricus Du Plessis and his team. I tip my hat to you guys for a great fight, great plan. This guy, man, I don't know what it is. I don't understand how he gets that second wind. Like, how is this not every Dricus fight? These fights usually go where Dricus looks like he's about to fucking keel over, and then he just finds the will, the second strength. He's just like, no, I'm winning this. And he doesn't get tired. He goes forward until he gets the finish, man. It's unbelievable what I'm seeing. It's unbelievable what I'm seeing everybody else say, that with how he fights, no one is feeling like he should win these fights, and yet he finds a way to do it. I'm going to say that that's quite amazing to see. All right. What we're witnessing, I can hate on it as much as I have been, but I got to take the time to acknowledge that what we're witnessing here with Dricus Du Plessis is quite amazing, because most people, we can't really comprehend what it is we're seeing exactly. And that's what I really love about this sport. So let me know what you guys think about Dricus Du Plessis and his win against Israel Adesanya. Do you think Adesanya wins in a rematch after he's bigger now? You know, maybe he got a little tired in the fourth. I don't need to make excuses for anybody. The fight happened. Let me know what you guys think about the fight in the comments. Let me know what you guys think would happen in the rematch. Let me know who you guys would like to see Israel Adesanya fight in his next fight. All right? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.